Yeah.
Right. Just asking Kenny, after you've been through this so many times, how does your perspective on training camp change, for better or worse or whatever?
Yeah. Sure. Just honestly cherishing every moment. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I mean, obviously, I got less years in front of me than I have behind me. So, I mean, I'm just cherishing every moment. I mean, I was very excited waking up this morning. Sure, I could barely sleep last night. You know what I mean? Just anticipating. Obviously having everybody back in the building, and obviously, we got big goals this year. And what we can accomplish as a team. So.
DeForest, what would it take to take the next step and get to the playoffs? That's obviously the goal this season, I would assume. So,
yeah.
How do you guys start building that now?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, just gaining chemistry like we've been. Just continuing that chemistry from OTAs. We had a really good. Obviously, damn near everybody was there for OTAs, and everybody's for the most part healthy. So, just continuing to build that chemistry with each other. Through camp, and like I said, God willing, everybody stays healthy throughout the season, and we can make a deep run for this thing.
Ahead of the season, what do you see or expect of this defensive unit?
Oh yeah, I mean, we got a strong unit. You know what I mean? Obviously, we got a lot of young guys in the back end, but some of those rookies got a lot of experience playing last year and starting last year, and so hopefully you hope that the game slows down for them, which I do see. They had some really good camps, mini camp and OTAs and everything. So just got to continue to that growth throughout this training camp, and obviously. We got some really, great players, on all three levels of the defense. So, we have some high expectations of the group.
This front set a record for the 51 sacks last year. Where can it go from there?
Yeah, I mean, and the thing is, we left a lot of sacks out there. And, we got to continue as a group to have that constant pressure on the quarterback throughout the entire game. That was one of the things, was our pressure rate as a unit throughout the season. You know what I mean? It wasn't as high as, you put the sacks and the pressure rate. I mean, it was great. Sacks are great and all, but we got to continue to have an outcome on the game and threaten the quarterback a little bit more, especially in the fourth quarter, in crunch time. And those are all things that we can accomplish as a group. And having Charlie, the new addition to our group, I think he's going to help us take our game to that next level.
What kind of advice do you have for a guy like Latu, who's in a spot? You were at one point a first-round pass rusher, first training camp. What do you think he can get out of this?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, just approaching each day. Willing to having the with an open mindset to getting the coaching from the coaches, and some of the advice that some of the vets have. Just taking it all in and being a sponge, and that's what I did as a rookie, and just attacking each and every day. He's got the skill set. He's got to believe in himself, and I think he's going to do really well. I mean, I'm expecting some big things out of him this year for sure.
For you personally, what are you, chasing at this point in your career?
Yeah, I guess at this point, more legacy. I guess I mean, made a lot of money in my career. Yeah, really just the playoffs, getting the playoffs, and having a shot at getting the ring. I came so close once before. I mean, I feel like we have the guys in the room, the coaching staff. I feel like we have the team to do it. You know what I mean? And we gotta go out there and execute. And yeah, that's really what I'm chasing.
How long did last year linger? I know that was a tough way to end. How long can you allow yourself to kind of sit in that moment?
Yeah, I mean, it definitely hurt. You know what I'm saying? We're a couple plays away from winning the division and going into the playoffs and making a run, and so it definitely stung. But I mean, you can only hold on to that feeling for so long. I mean, it's definitely a scar for sure, but you just got to learn from it and remember that feeling and continue to go in to this next season with a lot of juice and just remembering that moment and how it felt and how you don't want to feel that again.
Does it help to have Houston week 1?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm excited.
You don't mind that. Kenny and some of you guys who've been here for a long time was asking him about like the difference in having certainty at quarterback. I know it's not you play defense, but you've seen the roller coaster,
sure.
right?
The roller coaster. I feel you. I mean, my whole career damn near been a roller coaster with quarterbacks. Even when I was in San Francisco, you know what I mean. And so, going into the season, knowing we have some certainty at quarterback, you know what I mean, and knowing that there's no QB battle going on. Guys are wondering like who's gonna beat the guy or whatever it is, and it's Anthony. You know, obviously, like I said, God willing, you know, we keep everybody healthy. You know, Anthony learns some slack once in a while. We'll be good. But you know what I mean? I mean, which he will. But I mean, just having coming into camp, knowing that the quarterback position is solidified. That brings a lot of confidence to the rest of the team, myself as well, and we all know what we need to do, from our different leadership roles or whatever it is, and how to get our groups going. We just got to continue to approach camp and get better each and every day, and I mean it's going to bring a lot of confidence to everybody knowing that position is solidified.
He has to keep growing, but what do you think his ceiling is?
I mean, his ceiling's through the roof. I mean, the kid's got he's got talent. I mean, the Lord bless him with so many talents. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he's gifted, physically and everything, and it's just the mental part of his game that he's gonna have to continue to build and work on. And he's lucky to have a coach like Shane, who's got a great mind for the game and can help him develop to the quarterback that everybody sees him becoming.
How does having so much continuity on both sides of the ball, like largely from the coaching staff, how does that kind of like help you guys start training camp fast?
Oh yeah, I mean it helps us start training camp fast. Being especially the core guys, on both sides of the ball, been together, for a while now. So we know how each other thinks, plays. Guys will be in certain spots at certain times, throughout a play. So I mean it definitely gets the ball rolling quicker.